What's happening, iPhone Pandas? Peter von Panda here with the iPhone X, the iPhone 10. Want to check out this. It's another case by Patchworks, and this one is provides drop protection, and it is a kind of the black workhorse case. It's called the Level Aegis Black. I'll put a link to the description. But this one is kind of your traditional case. It's a little outer boxy looking, and comes with all the standard stuff packed into it, but it's just like I said, I think the workhorse case that you get. Even though it looks like one piece molded plastic, it's actually two pieces here. So the matte black finish on everything kind of makes it look like it's one piece, but what you can see here is there's kind of an inner and outer piece, kind of a skin. And I'm assuming it's like a TPU plastic rubber type of thing. I'm going to just see if I can take the whole thing apart here for demonstration porpoises and dolphins. There we go. So you get this whole inner skin. If it's a TPU, it's really a rigid kind of, textured finish TPU. Looks like you can put a metal plate here if you wanted to have it magnetic, if you have one of those magnetic stands, and a cutout here for the logo, cutout for the speaker. You can see the button is molded in on the edge, it's attached, and then it's slotted on either side, the buttons, to give them a little float. Open here, totally close at the top, and then you have the circular cutouts for speakers, microphones. You can see that it kind of protrudes here at the corners to provide a little bit of that extra protection. Then the case here kind of provides impact protection, and again the corners are this material as they're open here, and then still a pretty deep well there. You can see how the plastic is not as thick as it might suggest by this bezel. You can see it kind of dipping down there a little bit. And then even, normally on this plastic there's a raised lip around the camera lens, but this is slightly cut in here because I think just the sheer thickness of all these components together kind of is what creates protection. So you slide that on pretty quickly, pretty easily, and then I think I should be able to, I'm going to do it bottom first. Bottoms up! You can see if we can get the bottom in here. There we go. I have to massage it in a little bit. There we go. Cool. Pull things in. I don't know that I got everything perfectly lined up, but you can kind of mess with it a little bit. But as you can see, it just looks like a single unified piece. It looks really, really nice once it's all together. You wouldn't be able to even tell that it's a couple pieces, but you can see here they don't need an extra lip around the camera because it's so thick, it's pretty recessed in there. I do like the fact that the plastic of this case does end up touching the glass back of the iPhone X. You can kind of see that there's no gap in there, which is nice. Buttons, easy to click. I can feel them clicking. And nice, easy access to the slider switch. And then probably could have pushed these up. Well, I didn't do my job there. And now all of those things are aligned, as I knew they would be. The patchwork stuff is just really, really always nicely done. Looks like there's almost a 2mm lip above the screen. So if I were to throw it down, I don't actually have to worry about the screen getting scratched. And likewise, if I put it down on its back, I don't have to worry about the camera lens or my logo getting scratched up too. So just another nice product from Patchworks. This one is pretty, plain, rugged. If you just need something that's going to get the job done and looks good and kind of has that traditional, utilitarian look, check it out. I'll put a link to the description. Peter von Panda out.